All right, hello, and welcome to week 2 of Weapons Grade. So week 1, if you missed it, was we went over the AK-47. Um, and in Weapons Grade, by the way, I spend a week going over each weapon in the game and discussing it and playing with it and analyzing my play and what I do right and what I do wrong. So this week, we're moving on from the AK, and we are going to the M4A1-S. Exciting. So this is actually probably my favorite gun in the game. I enjoy this gun quite a lot. A couple things to note about it. Unlike the AK-47, you cannot one-tap with it because a single headshot from it does not do 100 damage. You will never kill in one shot with the headshot unless somebody's already lit. So as a result of that, instead of going for one taps, what you have to do with the M4A1S is you have to burst in uh, 2 to 3 shot bursts, and um, it has a little bit better recoil for the first couple shots because of that. They designed the gun knowing that it wasn't going to be a one shot kill, or I should say they updated the gun knowing that it would not be a one shot kill. There used to be only a single M4 in the game, and then they split them into two. In any case, I'm not going to get into that right now. I will be going over the M4A4, the other M4 next week. Each gun will get its own week. And actually, on that topic, some sad news. I don't believe I'll be able to live stream on Wednesday. I will still be playing with the M4 throughout the week. I'm thinking I might try and record a video and then upload it to YouTube, but I'm not going to have steady internet on Wednesday, so um, I'm not totally sure how I'm going to handle that. But I will be playing with the M4. I will be creating a video to analyze my play and discuss it. And I don't know, maybe I will. We'll see. We'll see. I'll try and stream some discussion of it as well. In any case, unlike with the AK, because you can't one tap, practice maps are still useful. But I don't think I'm going to be spending that much time on training aim or even on aim and reflex. Aim and reflex is useful, but I think largely what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be playing on the recoil master map. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to fire that up so that we can get a look at the spray pattern of the M4A1S. In general, you again, you probably shouldn't be spraying with the M4. You should be going for burst. It's easier to get burst headshots with the M4, at least in my opinion, than it is to uh, get one taps with the AK. There's more slack. I mean, you're firing off a few shots. There's recoil in there. It doesn't have to be exactly on. It kind of, I mean, you'll see when I get to the spray pattern, but it kind of does a little circular area for the first few shots. So if you're just around their head, uh, it's probably going to go. And sorry about this, I'm having some trouble. Oh, there we go. Finding it. So, okay, let's switch over here. I'll go ahead and get that set up. Okay. Uh, oh, did I do this wrong? No. They changed something. Hmm. No bots. Or maybe they didn't. I don't know what that menu was. But okay. So here we go. Um, really, I'm most interested in showing you the recoil of the first few shots because if at all possible, you shouldn't be going into a spray with the M4. Yeah, I mean, I find it's essentially just as quick to try and transfer a spray as it is to just be bursting quickly at somebody's head, snapping over and bursting quickly at somebody else's head. Um, but I don't know. I mean, the M4 spray also has its place. In some ways, you know, I'm I'm more practiced with the M4 than I am with the AK. So I kind of have different approach towards practice with it. But okay, so here's the M4A1. Hello. I'll go ahead and turn on the full pattern. So as you can see, it's much more condensed than the AK pattern. The AK pattern has you, swooping out and then going back over, and then back over, and then down, and then even back over. And this is very much, it's like half the size of the AK pattern. So that's it. Now, one of the reasons is, of course, there's 10 less bullets in the clip. It's only got 20 bullets as opposed to the 30 of the AK and the M4A4. But, I mean, you can see that's a really simple spray pattern. In fact, let me go ahead and turn the target on so that it'll show. I mean, so I wasn't even really on that time. I got 3 headshots, 7 chest shots, and hit half of my shots. So, there were no stomach or leg shots in there. It was all head and chest, which is what's going to do the damage. Yeah, I mean, so there you go. It's just a much simpler spray pattern than the, yeah, look at that, 90% shots. And I mean, if you watched any of my practice last week with the AK, you'll know I was hitting nowhere near 90% with the AK. I was fortunate if I could, consistently hit like 60%. So I mean, yeah, again, as you can see, there we go. That guy's way farther away. I still got 5 headshots. You know. So there we go. Let's reset this. Let me see if I can't. Will it do it if I don't do the full clip? So there you can see, I got 3 headshots. So that was me kind of trying to show off a little bit of the burst. Essentially, when you're bursting, you just kind of move down, and if they're strafing, then you kind of strafe and move down. And it's just much more straightforward than the AK-47. So rather than continue on practice maps, I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go see if this works. And so, by the way, I think I've solved. Oh, I apologize. I didn't realize I had my desktop audio off. So you couldn't hear my bullets in there if that mattered to you. But so that wasn't what I wanted. Shoot. Kill. Guns. That's what I want. Okay. Yeah, sure. We'll go with Eagle. Okay, so this is a headshots only deathmatch server, and what that means is that none of your bullets do damage unless you're getting headshots. So this is also useful for playing with the AK. I didn't do it with the AK because I was having a lot of bandwidth and FPS issues, which I have now solved by lowering the quality of the stream to lower than I'd like. I'd be interested to hear feedback. Is it still watchable? If it's not watchable, please let me know. I can go in, I can tweak some stuff. I've just been trying to get that configured all week, and so I decided to play it safe. So this is a useful game type to do for practicing with the AK for sure, because you're practicing the taps. I figured I'd come in here, the M4, just because the practice maps are of less usefulness with bursting. So I mean, as you can see right there, the first headshot I got on him did not kill him. I think it was something. Headshot. But you can also see that really you just fire off 2 or 3 bullets. You don't want to be going more than that, or else you start having to do with recoil. And also, this gun does not have a lot of bullets. You can see it has a total of 60 in the entire gun. So once you've fired 60 shots in the round, you're out of luck. You got to switch to your Deagle or Tech 9 or whatever. I don't know, maybe you picked up an M4 as a terrorist or a Tech 9 as a CP. But yeah, I mean, so this, I don't really know. It's, I am so bad. Yeah, I feel like in a lot of ways it's much easier. You're not going to see on this deathmatch server. You'll see when I go and I play casual, and I can get torso shots that do damage. That